Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Thursday Night Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English. And today on Thursday Night Impact or Hit, we're going to talk about what happened yesterday on Dynamite or Might. Yesterday on Dynamite or Might, we saw Sheamus O'Shaughnessy beat Belasca and keep the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings for another day. And at the end of the day, is Sheamus O'Shaughnessy one of the lovers of Frying Fisher, the new owner of the Toy Wrestling Gathering? And if so, at the end of the day, does that mean he's going to be pushed to the moon? Joey Styles says. Well, I don't know about that, Jonathan Coachman says. And I don't know if being a lover to Frying Fisher right now means he's going to be leaned or worked to the moon or not. Is a whole other thing, Jonathan Coachman says. But I do think at the end of the day, he is a good wrestler. Well, I'll tell you one thing right now, Joey and Jonathan. The way that I look at it is, Belasca seems to be on a losing streak lately. I mean, she was doing very well in 2025, going into 2026, and now things haven't quite gone her way. And we'll see if Belasca can overcome this. Well, here comes Belasca, coming to the ring now. Oh yeah, I guess the cat's out of the bag now, right, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy? The only grounds to why you became the TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter was that you're sharing a bid with Frying Fisher right now. But let me tell you about Frying Fisher. She don't keep lovers that long. Anyone's ever read the Frying Fisher books or saw the Miss Fisher show knows she doesn't keep lovers that well. She's going to be done with you. And at the end of the day, I'll still be here. And I'll win the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings. Because at the end of the day, you only got it because you're sharing a bid with Frying Fisher right now. Why don't you come out right now and tell me that I'm wrong, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, about any of it. Well, here comes Sheamus O'Shaughnessy coming to the ring now. Alright, Belasca. It's true that I am, right now, one of Frying Fisher's lovers. But that doesn't have anything to do with my booking. And you to bring out my love life out here is crazy, Belasca. I mean, at the end of the day, you have completely lost it. See, I already beat you 2 times already. So why don't you just know that you can't keep up with the Celtic Fighter? Oh, is that right? This is a man who couldn't cut it in WWE, but then again, you couldn't cut it in FCW, and you couldn't cut it in IFW before that. But let me tell you something. I can cut it wherever I want to. And I make my call to leave WWE. And who knows where I'm going to be doing next. I might go to AEW. I don't know. You want another match with me? Yeah, I do want to have another match with you, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. Alright then, bring it on then. Well, it looks like we're going to get the same match we got yesterday, here today, on Thursday Night Impact or Hit. Joey Styles said, well, there's the fight keeper in the ring now. Jonathan Coachman said, yeah, Aiden English said the one that falls over all the time and cannot stand in the ring. This match is for the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings. First, she is the goddess of madness, Belasca. And he is the TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. Ding ding ding. And Belasca. Oh! Velasquez not blowing any time, Joey Styles said, going after Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, which was his full ring name when he was in FCW before he went to WWE. Now, we don't know, Joey Styles said, if he is right now we don't know if he's a lover to Frying Fisher or not, since we know the owner of the Toy Wrestling Gatherings love life has nothing to do with the screen with what goes on in the wrestling ring. Well, you could tell that to Velasquez right now, who thinks the only grounds to why Sheamus O'Shaughnessy is the TWF Pennsylvania Right Fighter, she thinks it's due to Frying Fisher's flay. And I'm going to tell you what kind of flay Frying Fisher has as the owner of the Toy Wrestling Gathering. Little to none, Aiden English says, because the truth is nothing has shifted. And Velasquez just might be running after a ghost. Aiden English says. 1, 2, and only a kick out. Only a 2. And we know that Velasquez would love to win a strap here. Sit up, Mike Slam. Here it comes, the Thunder Gun Ball. Joey Styles said Velasquez would, the Stunner. Velasquez would love, she would love to become the TWF Pennsylvania Right Fighter once again, because as you know, she did win it when it first came out back at the end of 26 between, going to 27 between. Joey Styles said, you got that right, Jonathan Coachman says. Here comes Velasquez. The brogue kick by Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, Joey Styles says. Well, here it is, Jonathan Coachman says. The Celtic Round. The Celtic Round. Well, Aiden English says, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, he is going to wish he never did this to the goddess of madness, Velasquez, Aiden English says. White loudness. White loudness. Velasquez is beaten here. The goddess of madness is losing again. Joey Styles says. 1, 2, 3. Well, here is your winner, and still TWF Pennsylvania Right Fighter, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. Well, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy is still the TWF Pennsylvania Right Fighter. However, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy might still be having a war, with Velasquez, the goddess of madness, over the TWF Pennsylvania Right winnings. And we don't know, Jonathan Coachman says, if we don't know if Velasquez is going to give up or she's going to continue this war with Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. I'll tell you one thing right now. She'll not give up. Aiden English says. Knowing Velasquez, the goddess of chaos, she'll never give up at all. Alright, take it away now, Mike Lane. Thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking with Velasquez here today on Thursday Night Impact or Hit. Stand up. Alright, Velasquez. We've seen you in the ring. And you lost to Sheamus O'Shaughnessy here today on Thursday Night Impact or Hit. Well, you saw that, Mike Lane. And I'm going to tell you right now, at the end of the day, I will get even on Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. I will become the 2-time, the TWF Pennsylvania Right Fighter. That will happen. And no one will beat me. And I know that Sheamus O'Shaughnessy is right now one of Frying Fisher's lovers. I'll prove it. I'll prove it. see, Fry and Fisher think she's unbeatable and unstoppable and unyieldable. But I'll show to the world what she's doing. And I don't care if she is the main owner of the toy wrestling gathering or not. I know she's shielding Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. When I get done with her, she won't be shielding anyone. So you are threatening the owner of the toy wrestling gathering, Fryne Fisher? Fryne or Phryne, whatever she wants to call herself. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Mike Lane. I am threatening the main owner of the toy wrestling gathering, Fryne Fisher. And I'm going to come at her. And unlike all her evildoers and her books or her Farseer show or her film game or her one film, I'm nothing like them. And she's not going to outwise me, not going to stop me, yield me, or beat me. And I hope she's watching, because that is what's going to happen. Well, that's my talk with Belasca, the goddess of chaos, the goddess of madness. Back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Mike Lane, for talking with Belasca here today on Thursday Night Impact or Hit. And that's all the time we got it for Thursday Night Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English. We hope you like Thursday Night Impact or Hit. And we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.